I just got back from watching Death of a Unicorn and it was very, very disappointing. This movie feels like a straight up fever dream. It's one of those films that tries to be like weird and satirical, but instead it just feels like a stitched together mess. And coming from A24, that makes it even more frustrating. Okay, so let's just start off with the story. Death of a Unicorn feels like it was made up on the spot, scene by scene, without having any real direction. The whole idea of having like a unicorn with these magical healing properties is actually a cool idea, and it could have been great, I think, but it ends up just being an excuse for these terrible characters to act terribly towards each other. Nothing about the plot of this movie feels meaningful at all. Like, the only thing I got out of this is that Jenna Ortega, or her character at least, likes to vape. Because she was vaping throughout the entire movie for no reason. It was almost like it was like a commercial for the type of vape she was using, because they were intentional about putting it in there, but they never said anything about it. The film is random, it's messy, and by the end it just feels like nothing really mattered. And look, if your whole movie revolves around these magical unicorns, you would at least think they would make the CGI look good, but they do not. I'm usually like pretty lenient on CGI in movies. Like, I've seen some CGI that's been bad before, but this I felt like was on a whole nother level. There were some scenes that looked okay, like when it was in the darkness, but when it gets in the light and you see the like freaking unicorns running around, there's one point where these two unicorns touch. I'm not even joking. These two unicorns touch horns, and there's this orb that forms around them, and it looks like copy and paste on VFX onto the screen. It is terrible. And it honestly just made it very hard to take anything seriously in the film, because there are moments that try to be serious, like they try, but then you have that terrible CGI in like the corner of the shot, and it really takes you out of it. Another huge problem is there is not a single likable character in the whole film. My favorite character was Poulter, just because he was like the comedic relief. Like, there were moments where, because there's a lot of dialogue in this that just makes no sense, and the writing is just terrible. But there's moments where he actually says some stuff, and it's actually funny. And he seems like he's the only one that's actually thinking in the movie. But he wasn't one of the good guys. So yeah, for me to like a movie, I really need like at least give me one character that is like a little bit likable. There's not any in this movie. There's moments where you like a character, like Paul Rudd and Jenna, but even them, in the end, I don't like them. It just makes it like impossible to care about anything that happens when you don't even care about the characters. And what makes everything worse is that this is an A24 film. There are so many talented filmmakers out there who will never get a chance to make a movie on this scale, and then you see Death of a Unicorn and you're like, how did this get made? Like, it frustrates me so much, because you have all these resources and you make Death of a Unicorn. Overall, this movie did have the potential to be a good movie, but it just fell flat for me on every level. I'm going to give this a 6 out of 10, and honestly, that does seem generous. Like, I know there's going to be people out there that do like this, but this just was not for me. Death of a Unicorn comes out this Thursday. Are you going to go see it? Let me know in the comments. I would honestly tell you to save your money, but let me know in the comments if you're going to go see it. Please leave a like on this video, comment down below, and please subscribe, because we are so close to 100 subscribers. We have 99 right now, so please be my 100th subscriber. Daredevil Born Again, 2 new episodes are coming out tomorrow, so I'll be making a video on that, so don't forget to check that out, and I will see you next time.